Hey everybody, welcome to Things Are Getting Sketchy. I think mark your calendar. This might be the first time we start on time. We got everybody here tonight with us. We've got Hugh Rookwood making his mighty return after his big convention run. Kelly Williams, his hands there. Thomas Day on the computer screen doing it in models.
Hey.
Oh. And Daniel Lansdown with us. All right, guys, how's everything going?
It's going
All
great.
right.
Yeah, so we had a quick conversation before we started. Nathan was stunned by the fact that all the artists were ready to go before 7. Yes. Anyway, so yeah, we talked a little bit earlier on what everyone's doing. We've got 3 Transformers and a G.I. Joe coming up, but the G.I. Joe is a true mashup. Kelly, what cover are you doing there?
It's the cover to the G.I. Joe and the Transformers, the Marvel, the old 80s Marvel ones. It's issue 1, blowing up Bumblebee.
All right.
I think it's still like one of my favorite covers. I don't know. I guess I just like seeing people blow up Bumblebee. I don't know.
Not always a bad thing. Yeah, I mean, I was always a Cliff Jumper fan, and so I have a bit of hate towards Bumblebee because somehow Bumblebee became more popular than Cliff Jumper.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Now, and
I
Cliff
like
Jumper,
Bumblebee, but
yeah, and Cliff Jumper just became the sacrificial lamb for every show and everything.
Right.
Yeah, he was painted red, so he was considered wearing the red shirt because if he showed up, you know he was going to die soon.
Right.
Yeah. Hugh, what you working on there, buddy?
I'm not saying.
Oh,
You're just gonna have to see as it comes alive.
Which means he has no idea.
yeah.
He's drawing until it comes out.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, hate to be the party pooper, but someone's got a TV in the background, and we get a copyright infringement. I'm gonna be coming after you. Thomas, what do you got going on tonight, buddy?
I am making my favorite Transformer Soundwave.
Yeah.
It's some kind of an action pose. Coolness.
I'm also doing a sound wave.
Yeah, Soundwave is the best.
I'm
You should just done him in his little...
and a. I'm sorry, I'm trying to load up my brushes here.
Who's your favorite?
Well,
Okay, I was about to, yeah, Hound. Yes, nice. Yeah, who's your favorite cassette transformer? You know, that goes with Soundwave.
Ravage for me.
Yes.
And I'm probably
Correct
going to make a
answer.
laser beak for this.
Laserbeak would be my second.
See, I'm a Rumble fan.
Rumble.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he always had the batshit crazy attitude and wanted to, destroy things.
He was a scrappy little fucker.
Yeah, I
he'd
think
just
that's
pop out, start pounding the ground.
Hugh, I kind of went in front of you, man. Who's your favorite?
Oh man. Design wise, I always like Prowl
Mm-hmm.
with the doors like wings on the side there. I thought that was a really cool design. I like Jazz, but yeah, with the tapes, Rumble was the dude, man, for sure.
All right.
No doubt about it, Rumble.
We can keep the stream going then. At least one person agreed with me. Yeah. And Nathan said best. Nathan said best voice ever. I'm assuming he's talking about the Soundwave, which
Yeah.
yeah,
Soundwave was always
Yeah, that
all
voice.
of them was my favorite.
yeah.
And Shock. I love Shockwave as well. Shockwave's design, I think, was always my favorite.
Yeah, I was gonna say the best ones were the waves.
Yeah.
Starscream was probably my second favorite voice when he'd freak out.
See, I hate it. It was like
I hated it.
fingernails down a chalkboard.
Yeah,
it was like,
like-
just, keep that to Cobra. Don't bring it to Soundwave.
Like I love Starscream now.
Starscream,
When I
yeah.
was a kid, I could not stand him.
Well, it was funny. He was always trying to take over the Decepticons. Like if Megatron got a head cold, he'd be like, "I am the leader."
It's true.
Megatron's down.
Yep.
The thing is, though, is like if you look at the whole picture there, like Starscream probably would have been a much better leader for the Decepticons than Megatron was.
Oh, by far.
Just because
Yeah, he was no.
he was
nonsense.
actually ruthless enough to do the things that Megatron was a.
Yeah, and Megatron was your
About.
typically obsessed leader. He wanted the
Yep.
destruction of Optimus so
Right.
much, where Starscream would be like, no, let's start at the lower end and work our way up, pick them all off.
Yep. And he became a ghost, so I'm
Right.
double down with that.
Ghost? I don't even know that story.
Yeah. After he died in the movie, and they continued making the series, like eventually, like he came back as a ghost and was like causing headaches for Megatron and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He was a ghost in the machine. Oh, and Paul, hey Paul, man, he's giving a tip of the hat to the lineup tonight, saying great lineup. He's not incorrect. So, Daniel, are you doing yours in mid-transform, or what's going on with your...
No, so mine are actually like scrapped up. They're all torn apart, like they're hung in a junkyard. They're actually all like suspended, like they're getting worked on. Their
Nice.
Nice.
bodies torn apart, wires everywhere.
Nice. That's the good stuff. I like messing them up.
Yeah, when I was sketching them out, my original plan was to actually do Mutt and Junkyard.
Nice.
And I was gonna have like a junkyard in the background with just a bunch of bots dismantled. And by the time I started drawing these, I got too obsessed with these and decided to go this route. But I still might do the other. Do like an 11 by 17 with a little more room. Hands did not stretch well.
Oh man, I'm just watching Hugh just pencil whip this Optimus Prime into place here.
Yeah, this is actually the first time I gotta. Every time I look up, he's gonna be 20 steps ahead.
Yeah,
The dude's flying. for
Watching
real.
you draw this thing faster than shit.
working on his third piece. Yeah.
We'll have
It's like
a whole
what-
published book by the time we're done.
Yeah.
It's like watching Edward Scissorhands give a haircut.
Mm. Mm.
So did you do that logo by hand, or stencil it? How'd you get that? That looks
Well,
great.
I traced it digitally to get it in place and stuff. So, because I didn't start messing with this until like an hour ago, so it was quicker to trace it than try to be good.
Fair enough.
Wow. So, Stefan, what's been going on lately, man? It's been a long minute, buddy.
Just mainly work, that new job.
Mhm.
How's that been going?
Well, I mean, no complaints on my end on it. It's just,
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
it's one of those where I thought I'd be doing a lot of production, but
Mhm.
I'm doing a bit more support as well as production. I got to realize that I don't have to do everything.
Mhm.
So that's taking some getting used to.
Mm.
So what type of work do you do?
Video production.
Oh, nice. It all makes sense now.
Yeah, this is the way I get to do it, for fun. Why does that keep doing? So, Thomas, are you doing a full figure, or what are you doing with yours?
Yeah, he's going to be a full figure. I decided to start with the hard part, the head, and get that out of the way. This is a little different process than straight up sculpting, where I'm just taking hard shapes and cutting them down to
Mm.
keep the hard edges on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to go back and watch this stream to see how you're actually building it up. That's where I haven't really got into yet. Is just starting from a fresh form and building it rather
Right.
than cutting back.
This, the way I'm approaching this one's a lot different than the way I usually do it. I usually just sculpt like I'm using digital clay, where I'll start out with a sphere and just start adding material to it. So this
Yeah.
is a little different.
It's wild. Respect, man.
Thanks, man.
And now you're regretting doing them in robot form. You should have done them in Walkman form. Been a lot easier.
Yeah, that. I didn't think of doing that.
Save that for the Micro Machines night.
Oh. So who here saw Black Adam?
Not yet.
I haven't seen anything yet.
I have not heard very good things.
That's okay, man. Save your money.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
That tracks.
Yeah, DC's in trouble, man. Warner's in trouble.
Yeah, they have been for a little while.
Not even The Rock could save him.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, it had potential, but
They hyped it up so hard too.
some of the writing was just so camp. It was just like, oh man, this is terrible.
That is a definite DC problem when it comes to their movies.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, it's like, does no one scrutinize a script? I don't get it.
Yeah, I think Marvel has kind of that problem too. I saw Thor: Love and Thunder, and that was like
boy.
complete camp from beginning to end.
Oh, man, I refuse to watch that one.
Talk
I
about
was
that
like,
one.
I'm not with that.
It's
You're not going to take God Butcher and nah.
The only thing I'll say about that is that at least that one, like, it's on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, they're not thinking that they're doing something else, like they set out with that purpose. Whereas all the other ones, like if they're campy, it's absolutely not on purpose usually.
I hear that.
And yeah, like I was excited about that movie because I really liked the one before it, but
Ragnarok.
yeah. But then after I watched it, I was like, yeah, this was
Bad.
not good.
Rob's saying he's blaming The Rock's ego for losing Cavill. His ex-wife is Cavill's manager. Oh,
I
really?
didn't know that.
Rob said we do a micro machine night. I have to talk really fast the whole time. That's,
Posting the link, sharing the chat a little bit here.
yeah. Rob said he didn't even get the notification, so I'm gonna do the same thing real quick.
Yeah, anybody in the chat, if you can share, get this thing bumping.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Facebook is just hosing us now.
Yeah, actually, don't talk any trash about Facebook.
Yeah, I was about to say
I
maybe
was
my
gonna say,
Go start the streaming. Facebook is
Yeah.
great.
yeah they didn't like my eat shit comments for a week.
they'll hit you with an Elon Musk.
Like they'll literally just send that guy to your house, and this is not worth it.
God, no, thank you. I pulled myself out of the chat room. Visually, I'm still here with you guys, though. But for some reason, video, me being there, was killing our bitrate speed in OBS. So more things to troubleshoot. Huzzah!
Didn't break it though.
No, it came damn near close. We went into film strip mode for a couple minutes.
Jeez.
Never good. Hey, Alicia, were you at a hockey game or you didn't get notification either? So for those of you a little late joining us because of either not getting the link or whatever reasons, we're doing G.I. Joe Transformers. And Hugh is doing a mystery. He hasn't told anybody what he's doing yet.
I will be right back.
Yeah, get on it, man. That sounds more important.
Oh, you heard that, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody heard that.
Yeah. I muted you, so. So Kelly is doing a recreation of the G.I. Joe Transformers #1 from Marvel Comics cover. Thomas comes back, but you can see on the screen he is doing a 3D model of Soundwave. And Daniel's doing Soundwave and Hound in disassembled
Scrapyard wonderfulness.
That's right. Hey, Neil.
Yeah,
Welcome.
now with the background on that one, you can start to see a little bit.
Little dabs will do you. Yeah. Neil said Hugh is doing a G.I. Joe getting a Slurpee from one of the Transformers. Assuming that the Transformer would be the Slurpee machine. So
Transformer is a Slurpee machine.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Of course,
Well,
that
like
just.
Gobot.
That didn't take long for the GoBots to get dug on here.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
purposely left them out.
As they should be left out. It's okay. It's quite all
After I
right.
talked a few weeks ago.
Come on, leave Scooter alone. Leave Scooter alone.
He didn't do nothing to nobody.
Help leader one.
He won't even hide his face. He's so confident.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, thinking about that with Scooter One, just how disturbing that would be if you would be the human to find, and then just drive. But he's just that face is there.
The eyes are following you around.
Yeah. Neil said he's watched 20 minutes of Avatar 2 and was like, this is the same story as the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're trying to get the unobtainium or whatever, that horrible metal. Isn't that what the metal was called in the first one? Unobtainium? Or something really just on the nose ridiculous?
Unobtainium?
I think that's what it was called. I never saw it, but I've heard
for itself.
Yeah, as I say, like, just, like, was the writer locked out of his laptop after he finished the script? And, like, that was a hold name and couldn't get back to change it, and they just went with it.
And he didn't know until he saw the movie. In the
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, that was a joke. But yeah, I'm almost 100% positive it's unobtainium. Which
Well, I watched the movie and I couldn't tell you because I barely remember the movie.
Yeah, exactly, Neil. Yeah, it's the same as Dance with Wolves, Man Called Horse, Ferngully. It's a tried and true storyline. It just, now with $2 billion worth of special effects.
Right.
Exactly.
Really,
The most expensive middle of the road script ever.
Yeah. Well, James, it's just proof that James Cameron is a oh fuck, I just blanked at his name now. Kevin Costner fan. Because this one is Dancing with Wolves Waterworld.
Oh, see, I can get behind that. That sounds great.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love
Sold that
Waterworld.
movie.
I likes me some Kevin Costner. I like Waterworld and I like The Postman. I watch those on the regular.
Waterworld was my absolute favorite.
Yeah, that's so just batshit crazy.
So good. This red is horrible. More pink than red.
Post-apocalyptic Tom Petty.
Mm-hmm. Who actually Tom Petty. He wasn't
Yeah.
a
Yeah, just
character.
normal Tom Petty.
Yeah, he was Tom Petty. Oh, Neil's saying that James actually said it was a brand new story. Uh-huh. Dennis Hopper's the best part of Waterworld. He's up there, but I don't know. Seeing the Apocalypse Warrior jet skiers, that
Oh,
yeah.
flip this upside down. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Dennis Hopper, he was a lot of fun to watch in that because he was just there for the paycheck. I mean,
Yeah, you could tell. The acting was telling me that.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably one of the best phoning it ins I've ever seen because he just decided to, give Nicolas Cage a roadmap to become Nicolas Cage, and just went balls to the wall. But at the same time, no effort. It was like I'm assuming they just had like 3 rails of cocaine for him before every shoot. He just came in. Oh, okay, I got ideas.
And he was like, "No thanks, I brought my own." And then 10 minutes later, he's like, "Where's that Coke at?"
So we had water spill all over the floor here, and
Uh-oh.
yeah, we went and moved the table out of the way. We're in a really small apartment. Moved the table out of the way that the toaster was on, and the toaster fell right towards the water and stopped because the cord was too short, and I was standing in the puddle. It was almost like Final Destination.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
So it took me an extra few minutes to go change my underpants before I got back.
Understandable.
Oh boy. Nice of you to make it to tags.
Yeah, I almost didn't make it to anything. That would have been interesting. Happy
Probably
holidays,
would've been great for
everybody.
the show,
if you had said I nearly died and I can't make it to tags today, we would have understood.
Right? I hope so.
You know.
Got a little case of death.
If you died live on the stream, that would have been
I nearly died.
not acceptable. They probably would have banned that from Facebook too.
Banned from Facebook, eh?
Wimps.
Yeah, I'm sure FIFA has a copyright on your death.
Yeah, good thing I didn't die and frig up the stream.
Oh,
Good thing.
Oh.
See, now you get it.
Yeah, well, I get it. I know. I'm expendable.
We all are. It's okay.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think
you
this
can always
is a
find
you
another
thing.
artist.
Right? I found out AI is coming for my digital sculpting too.
Oh, fun.
Is it really?
Yeah, they're starting that already.
Yep.
Welcome to the future.
Until they can program it to do my work for me, I'm not interested.
Right?
I don't want other people to do my work for me. I want to do my work for me.
Damn it.
Using purchasable AI. Program us all to be bicentennial men. Good to go. We'll all make money. Be like the Matrix. We can just install different skills.
I know Kung Fu. Totally.
I know Hatcher.
Yeah.
The worst thing is these publishing houses, if they could figure out how to clone some of the greatest artists' work, we're all screwed.
Well, that's the idea, I think. I think that's what they're trying to do. It can copy styles. Can't make a hand or a foot. It can copy style.
Yeah.
I do love seeing all the hand stuff that's been popping up. All the mutated hands.
I saw a fucking meme yesterday that was like the Terminator 2 thing where he calls John's house to like find out if it's the other robot or not, the other Terminator.
Yeah.
And he asks her how many fingers she has.
Oh.
And she says 28, and he's like, your stepmother is an AI.
That's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is phenomenal.
I just figured the AI was trying to copy Rob Liefeld.
Oh.
Not a
I'm
flip of the
sorry.
scene.
I'm sorry. That was mean,
Ooh.
but funny.
But funny.
Yes, it was.
Rob,
I've gotten yelled at many a times for making that joke.
Rob's got the
I love
clone,
that guy.
the clone of Lisa.
Mona Lisa. So how's everybody doing out there? Anybody out this watching have any questions they want to ask us?
Who do we got in chat?
Got Neil, Rob, Alicia was there.
Mhm.
Nathan, Paul. I think, yeah, it's a lot of numbers. I don't think everybody got the notification that we were live.
Yeah.
Thanks, Facebook.
All right. Let's chill in the background for a bit. Now, what's everybody drinking tonight?
Nothing.
I got coffee.
There we go.
Got Guinness, coffee flavor. Alicia has a question. She wants to know where the hell Hugh's been.
What the hell? What?
Where the hell Hugh has been.
Where have I been?
Yeah.
Out of Africa. Alicia, I'm still waiting for my candy, man.
I miss the rains down in Africa.
I miss the all dressed chips in Canada. So I need you guys to mail me down some.
Send you a big block of salt and you can lick on that.
Just look on that some more. Not the stain.
I beg to differ. It's about the, at least the same sodium count.
Let's try. This is not working out. Spilling shit everywhere. So does anybody have anything big that they're working on at the moment?
No, not really. Not really for me. Just kind of ending off the year, getting like little projects out, like people requests and stuff like that. Commissions and stuff. But nothing really too crazy right now. Ready going into the 2023, pretty hyped though.
Good.
A lot of stuff coming down the pipe, so really
Excellent.
excited about that.
Yeah, I don't have much other than commissions at the moment.
Yeah.
Small flood of those coming in, which is nice to end the year out.
I just got done with getting my Christmas rush stuff out. All the figures I've been making. I'm take a breath and make something new.
You've been murdering those guys though.
Oh, thanks, man.
Those pieces have been coming out crazy, guy. Oh my god.
I'm looking forward to making something different. You know, after I have to make the same piece over and over, paint them. You know, paint like 8 of them at the same time.
Word.
It's crazy. It's fun though. I can't complain too much.
Yeah.
I mean, you do a great job. It looks awesome. So, I mean, you know,
I appreciate it.
all props to you for that, man.
It's nice we can make art for a living.
It absolutely is.
Indeed.
Sorta.
Well, it depends on your
It ain't easy.
living.
That's definitely not easy.
It's definitely a learning experience. But you got to do it when you can, because unfortunately, it's not something you can just start in retirement. You need the years of practice.
Exactly.
You have to be just flowing constantly.
Oh, that's not what they're saying now.
Oh yeah.
They got all sorts of devices to make you draw like a pro. It's the best right now. Oh,
Problem is, for
everybody's an artist right now.
Technologically challenged, that doesn't help shit.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Personal favorite thing was I think it was Rob posted it, but it was how some of the AI artists are complaining that other AI artists are stealing their stuff.
Oh
my god.
Are stealing their work.
Yeah, or stealing like their keywords or something like that.
Yeah.
Calling it plagiarism.
Yeah, they're calling it plagiarism. Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Oh boy.
All sorts of fantastic.
The lack of self-awareness of all of those people.
It's astounding, isn't it?
In everything. Like,
I heard
when we were going through the NFT thing and all the arguments there, like it's the same thing. Like they were saying things and then turning around and complaining about the same things amongst themselves.
The best I heard on the feed, I was reading the feed and the guy goes and he's arguing for it. He's like, you guys just don't want poor people to make money.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Like, how much
Us evil artists don't want you poor people to make money.
Us rich, well-to-do artists.
Our artist cabal. Yes, we will.
Millions. I saw somebody telling
artwork.
I saw somebody arguing with an artist, telling them that, or they were trying to be like, they were being sarcastic, and they were saying, I'm the only one that can be an artist. Not everybody can be an artist, but I can. And I'm like, what are you? You have no idea how much of a fucking idiot you look like right now.
That show Mountain Men is becoming more and more more and more interesting.
Yeah, I was watching Alone the other day, and I was like, man, one of these guys needs a sketchbook. That's really it. Like, set yourself up, catch some fish, draw.
I'm telling you, man, it's calling me. Might have to see me in the mountains, guys.
Right?
You will not be alone.
Telling you, man. No hope at all, man.
But really, all we have to do is just not get on the internet.
Yeah, but that's
Same
Same
effect,
thing.
really.
really freaking hard to do.
Yeah. Stop breathing.
On it right
apparently.
now.
It could be having it in your pocket 24/7.
It's hard, especially as an artist. It's hard to drop social
Yeah.
media, and I would love to, but I don't. How do you promote?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be on anything if it wasn't for that. Like, I absolutely would have already shit-canned Twitter, but I'm holding on to it because it's the most.
Twitter's one I still haven't gone down that path.
It's where my biggest reach is. So
I was about to say it's a bigger reach than IG.
yeah, my
Really?
my Instagram isn't very poppin', if you will.
I will, especially because you said it that way. Hear the coolness dripping off your voice in that
Right. I've never sounded so white in my life.
one.
Well, that's probably not true, but I sounded pretty white.
Actually, you sounded old in that one.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah, because it's how I sound when I say shit like that. I can cause traffic to stop if I use current slang. Yeah. I think we have a narc in our presence.
Let's not send him undercover.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I do not blend well.
They're like listening in a van and you say shit like that and they're just like, fuck. That's it. Pack it up. We're done.
Bring him in. What do we got here? Yeah. So everybody who hasn't gotten a coaster from Alicia, get those Mike Ruth Turtles coasters. They're gonna be a limited run. But yeah, she also added Emmett Otter set today to her page. But Neil followed up where he's waiting for the next coaster next. He wants to get a Cocaine Bear coaster.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
I'm in.
But see, I'm not picturing like the one from the movie. I'm seeing like one of the Country Bear Jamboree guys just doing a fucking rail right off of
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Yogi just like sniffing
Ozzy.
off of Boo Boo's ass.
If any of them was on coke, it's Fozzie.
See, I didn't want to go down that route because someone posted a great picture of Fozzie as Cocaine Bear. And it was just...
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, and I just feel like anything that would try to do that would just be copying it, because that image is just awesome. Yeah, there's unlimited...
I have to make a Hillbilly Bears image that's like the meth bear.
Oh, yeah, there's so many you could go with. Like the whole Hair Bear gang, they were already on coke. Well, one of them was on Quaaludes, definitely, but the rest were coked out of their brains. Let's see. Oh, Paddington Bear. That motherfucker was a mule.
Oh.
The way he dressed. Oh yeah. He used his own product too. Right, I'm destroying British children's imaginations across the world. Yeah, Care Bears, but it's all different. Oh yeah. Care Bears are doing the rainbow fentanyl. That's it. They're just all there.
Oh God.
And we're all going to.
Comfortable.
Well, this wasn't the thing that was going to do it for me.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, this is minor. Although now I want to get a Teddy Ruxpin and make a new tape for him. Hey kids, go find your mom's wallet. Oh shit! Get a Teddy Ruxpin hooked on crack. So many things. Someone was asking for our next coaster night. Unofficially next weekend, if we decide to show up on Christmas Eve. Right now we've got tentatively Carl and Mike, but we'll see how that one goes. we'll
You
see how
can
that
put
one
me
goes.
on. You
All
can
right.
put me on.
See how it goes. I mean, we may not do it. You know.
Well, if you want, I'll go on too. No problem.
All right. So there you go. So we got Carl, Mike, and Hugh for Christmas Eve coaster night. But the first official coaster night actually won't be until February. We just weren't getting a lot of people signing up for it, so we decided to kind of put it on hold for a bit, bring it back. I think we were kind of doing that one a little bit too much. People were running out of coaster ideas.
Can the Christmas Eve coaster night be? You can only draw with the bottom of shot glasses.
You really want Mike to shame you all because you know he.
I was
gonna
say.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, so you're getting that head there pretty good, pretty quick.
Yeah, it's
Talking to you,
long.
Thomas. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
Probably.
Like a Gundam.
Yeah, actually, you're right. It's because it's still so flat yet, but yeah, it'll come out.
Right. That off.
Yeah, Rob saying Mike's ability to be a downloadable skill in the art matrix.
The amount of things that dude puts out and the quality, I don't know how he does it. He's not human.
That's how I feel
You're
bad.
giving it away.
Feel about you over here.
And then he's like, "This is too easy, so I'm gonna do an epic piece with a clamshell." You know,
He's gonna draw the clamshell with the clamshell.
right?
The inception of art.
So meta.
Now imagine him on Alone. You can just draw with everything that's out there. Great.
Yeah, and notice Mike is not disputing any of this. He may actually be the patient zero for the robot takeover. He's already been infected.
Mike's been the AI the whole time.
That's right.
Bitch.
He was the forward party.
Yeah.
Okay, Rob's got the challenge for Mike. His next one will be a different foreign object in each hand, drawing simultaneously. I think Mike is done doing the two-handed drawing thing.
That blew my mind.
I think talking to a couple of like he enjoyed the experience for the first one, but he foolishly
Right.
committed to do more than one. So
I can't write my name with my left hand.
Casey saying that he should draw with a live animal. That'll be a challenge.
A cat.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
about to say.
Oh, please.
We'll get him a weasel, bring it in a box, shake the box up real quick. Go, Mike, go.
Yeah, rabid weasel.
Well, I don't think it needs to be rabid. A weasel will just be angry enough on its own.
Yeah, they're just pissed off.
Mike drawing with the weasel.
Oh.
Or a honey badger with a honey badger.
Yeah, there you go.
I think Pauly Shore's broken enough that we could get him to do an appearance. Say,
Oh,
Right?
in a heartbeat.
yeah,
Cost $15.
yeah.
You can get a cameo.
I was
I
about to
think
say.
it might not be $15.
Yeah, he might actually pay you just for the exposure. I still love Encino Man and Son-in-Law. So, but yeah,
I love them all. Biodome is
Bio. Yeah, it's
monthly
just
watch for me.
I could get behind Biodome, but man, I can't. And nothing to do with his politics or way of life or anything like that. I cannot get past Stephen Baldwin's voice. He just Oh my god, it's just I mean, like if you were to take I don't know, it just overdose on Quaaludes and bring somebody back to life with just enough adrenaline that their heart beats like half the rate it would tend to need to be. That's what Baldwin comes off as. He's just a constant. He is a human Eeyore. That's what he is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the only reason in the Biodome is a hard one for me. But I love it. But it's that's a hard one to watch.
Encino Man's really good.
Oh, I can watch that almost endless loop.
No, Mr. Stoney, no eating the juice.
With the juice. Brad with you.
Yeah, Rob said he worked on a film with Stephen Baldwin once. His voice is the same in every role. Yeah.
Oh, God.
But I mean, there are plenty of actors that have that same situation. It's just he doesn't have any charisma to allow that to be the case.
That is the failing with him for sure. I like to imagine too that the rest of the Baldwins sat him down and tried to explain this to him at some point, and he
Just refused to listen.
Right. That's how he found
he
God.
just Eeyored his way out of it and left the room. Okay.
Come on, Billy. You know it's not that bad.
But Stoney.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, and Neil said that's like Kristen Stewart showing facial expressions. No, Brad Garrett's not the human Eeyore. Like, he's got a deep voice, I get where you're going with it, but way too much emotion. He emotes way too much. Actually, my favorite Brad Garrett voice role was when he was Lobo in Justice League Unlimited. He was perfect voice for it because he just came in with just absolute swagger and cock attitude. And like not something you always can get up from Brad Garrett because he usually does play the Lummox.
It's hard to picture him as Lobo, big time.
Well, I mean, the way they did it in Justice League Unlimited, just picture Ron Perlman as Lobo, but lip syncing to Brad Garrett's voice.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure that's the model they used for his character. Because you look at him and you think, oh, this is Ron Perlman for sure.
Right. Is Lobo going to end up in a movie someday?
Well, that's
What are you talking about that?
Yeah, the rumor floating around is Momoa, actually.
Every time they need a superhero, his name comes up first.
Well, it's because they're tanking the Snyderverse, but they still have him contractually obligated to, like, they're gonna either have to pay him to not do a movie or pay him to be in a movie. So
yeah,
and unless Warner Brothers wants to get another Damian Wayne situation, whoever his agent was, greatest agent ever. Because he still gets money for Batman Returns, even though he wasn't in it.
Jeez, that's
a
good deal.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be Robin, and they wrote the contract up that if it didn't happen, he still got residuals as though he was in the movie.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is Damian Wayne?
Sorry, Marlon. Did I say Damian? Sorry. Marlon Wayans. Sorry.
Either way.
Yeah, but no, I mean, Marlon was age appropriate at the time. He would be a believable wayward teen needing to be adopted, unlike the 20-something adult that what's his nuts was, who played Robin in the
Chris O'Donnell.
Yeah,
Something.
Chris
Yeah,
O'Donnell.
yeah.
Chris O'Donnell.
That guy.
Yeah, But yeah,
That dude nobody thinks about anymore.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his show with LL Cool J. He's good, or at least he did. Casey, my mind is almost always stuck in Bat mode because Batman's a lot of fun to make fun of, and he's still kind of a cool character.
So one of my favorite things to do for whatever dumb reason is to draw Batman and put that it's Spider-Man. And
just to piss people off.
I don't know. Like,
that's fantastic.
Sure. And my wife showed me something that a person she works with got today, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like it's a blanket, a Spider-Man blanket, but it's got like her kid's face, like on Spider-Man.
Okay.
And I'm like, holy shit, you should not have shown me that because I am absolutely going to get one and put Batman's face on it. And I'm like, I don't care how much it costs. Like, I'm doing it.
Oh, that's fantastic. And then call it your Spider-Man blanket?
Yep.
Yep.
Like I would do those drawings and then just put them in my little sketch box on my table at cons, and like I don't have any of them. So
that works out well then. Yeah.
People
Danny's asking if
enjoy
we've
not Batman, I guess.
And next time you do one of those, post it. I'd like to see how you do Batman and Spider-Man poses, or you just name it Spider-Man, but it's a Batman image.
Nope, just name it Spider-Man. And I've done the opposite as well. Like it's funnier to do Batman with Spider-Man, like I've done like Batman but with like, or I'm sorry, Spider-Man but with like the Batman logo behind him.
Uh-huh.
Where it's like the older one where it's like the bat, but like his head, and it's kind of turned a little, and then it's got like Batman. That I think actually that was probably one of my favorite ones, just because I put way too much effort into a stupid joke, which is what I do.
I was about to say that's not a stupid joke. Yeah, any joke you do for the audience of one yourself, those are some of my favorite jokes.
Well, that's fair too. Yeah. Thanks. I needed that. I needed to get my priorities straight.
I was saying, come on, Andy Kaufman, that shit all the time.
You can make a silhouette of Spider-Man swinging across with the lightning behind him. Nice.
No, yeah, nice.
Oh, so Danny was asking, since it's G.I. Joe night, have any of us talked about the Snake Eyes movie? Have anybody seen the Snake Eyes movie?
Yeah.
Nope. Not me.
So, yeah. There, we talked about it, Danny. Hope you're happy.
I'm staying away from anything live action G.I. Joe. I don't trust it to be done.
Retaliation is just a thing of awesome bad beauty. I mean, that was just
crazy. I watched whatever the first one was.
Yeah, I think it was just, I don't know what that was subtitled. But just by the second one, they just had so many cameos. It was just ridiculously awesome.
Unless they go and like they just make a horribly campy movie that's like Mortal Kombat 1 or what's even worse than Mortal Kombat 1?
Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal Kombat 2. No, not that bad. Somewhere between.
The Street Fighter movie.
The Street Fighter movie. That's actually perfect. Yeah. If they could do the Street Fighter movie quality, both acting and cinematic quality, I'd watch that. Just straight to I don't know, like FX or something. Spike. It's
Straight to the bargain bin.
yeah.
Well, yeah, because that would actually come out from Asylum Studios, because they're the ones. I look forward to whatever they're gonna rip off the Dungeons and Dragons movie with.
Oh,
Because
But it would be like G.I.
John, G.I. John.
G.I. John. Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
I'm excited for the cartoon to come back, the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon.
Is that coming back?
Yeah, I just saw a post about it the other day.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
I know they're doing that comic.
Yeah, one of the shows is supposed to bring it back. One of the streaming.
Yeah, I say don't get too excited. You know they're gonna fuck it up.
Oh, absolutely. But I'll take the nostalgia trip.
Fair enough. Yep. So Rob was letting us know that the first one was G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank God we got that straight.
Hey, sometimes it's gonna be gnawing at the back of your brain. You're gonna wake up at 3:30 in the morning wishing you had your phone close enough to look up IMDb to get that shit straight.
Well, actually, I'm glad that he said something so that I don't wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning going, Rise of Cobra. That's what it was.
And no one's here to listen.
Waking my wife up.
No one
What are you
cares.
talking about?
Yeah. Well, Danny's saying Snake Eyes the only live action G.I. Joe worth watching. So, I disagree. Rob's saying that he's saying it's an awful reason they cast Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Cobra Commander. I mean, other than the fact that they didn't use him, I think he'd
Right.
I think he'd do a good job at it. He's not a a guy that phones it in. So, and he probably would go out and read the comics if he hadn't already. He doesn't seem like the type that would be the guy who'd piss all over the material going, eh. But speaking of awesome, I don't want to say robotics, but we'll say cybernetics and shit. Thomas and I were talking about this earlier, but Henry Cavill going to Warhammer 40K universe.
Yeah.
Did you see his post about it? Like, this isn't something, I didn't realize this is just like let's go do this. He's been trying to do this for years. Motherfucker plays the game. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah,
does
he's
the
a serious
miniatures
gamer.
and stuff.
Yeah.
He's a serious gamer. That dude.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see him in that now, because I was really concerned, like, oh fuck, Amazon's just gonna trample all over this and give it the Lord of the Rings treatment.
Yeah, they still might.
Like I said,
I'm
it
sure
really,
at the end of the day, the producers aren't like, well, I don't know, Henry's not happy.
well, like I said, it depends on how much control they let loose, because like
Right.
the Jack Reacher show, like is so loyal to the material that it makes a couple of scenes cringy, because it's like, ugh, okay, you're losing the balance between him supposed to be a badass guy and a goddamn superhero. So, but when I spoke to the showrunner about it at one point, he was saying, yeah, he's like, that had to be in, like, the creator, I forget the author's name, insisted that they keep that, and Amazon, was cool with it. So there are opportunities to where they will, Amazon will step aside, and with the beating they took on Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that they're changing the entire writer's room for the second season. So, yeah, I suspect that, they may have learned their lesson. And this is such a huge property worldwide that I don't think they could take another hit like that.
Yeah. I only watched the first episode of the Lord of the Rings thing. Did that end up tanking?
Oh, it's garbage. It's hot garbage. Yeah, and it didn't even get a Golden Globe nod, which is like the easiest
no.
of all the awards to get. Yeah.
And you would
And
think with the amount of money they threw at it, they would at least get that.
Yeah, it was like what, the most expensive television show?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
considering how they paid $1 billion just for the rights.
Well, now they can brag that it was the world's biggest waste of money.
Right?
And
I like the way you think.
do you guys ever see the scene or images of it where they actually reveal the first 3 rings, the elf rings?
No.
Oh, you got to go look at it at some point. Looks like they went down to Claire's in the mall while they were doing their going out of business sale and bought the last 3 rings that were there. They are just like straight up cheese, like gaudy, large gaudy costume jewelry.
Well, I like that.
Yeah, but not as the rings of power. Like,
I like it.
I just saw how they spent all kinds of money on CG assets, and they cloned the same 3 people in a crowd over and over, and it was really obvious in the scene.
Oh yeah,
Like,
and
what?
in the paper mache costume department. Yeah, it was the armor that these people were supposedly wearing was just ridiculous.
I like that everything you're saying now is the thing that's going to make me try to watch it, as opposed to everything, where everybody was talking about how it was okay.
Well, see, you're gonna go in and you're gonna be looking.
Bad?
You're gonna be looking for these visuals and stuff, but then you're also gonna, at the same time, have to listen to the hard for me to say the word story because there's really not much there. But
Yeah, you'd have to slog through that.
yeah, so just go look at some visuals of it and laugh. But yeah, if you're gonna force yourself to actually watch it and hear that dialogue, oof.
Well, don't worry, I won't.
Okay, good. I mean, because at that point, you might as well just go back to back with the new Willow episode too.
Oh boy,
I haven't been able to bring myself to do that yet.
Well, if at
I want
any
to,
point,
but
say, oh no, you don't.
yeah.
Okay, well, I look forward to hearing your groans about it. It's one of those where they use modern day colloquialisms and slang.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
terrible.
I watched the Critical Drinker talk about it, so I don't feel like I have to watch it now.
Do they walk around like, "What's up, bro?"
Not quite that.
Because that would be great.
If you want that, just watch Knight's Tale.
Is that what that is? I haven't watched that.
Yeah, it's actually a decent flick, but just
that's
weird.
the one with the Heath Ledger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got rock music in it.
Yeah,
just making sure I was thinking of the right thing.
Yeah, and that's what's weird is it's not like it's scored to rock music. The rock music is in the movie. Like when they're about to do one of the jousting events, everybody in the stadium is doing the "We Will Rock You" stomp.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, it took me a while to get through that movie, but I'm like, it's not awful, but I may at that point just have Stockholm syndrome with it because I tried watching it so many times that.
I think I've definitely been there with some things. Like, I put so much effort into watching it that I'm like, well, I can't hate it. Like, because if I hate it, that's I wasted all of my time.
Yeah. So Rob's saying that Alan Tudyk and Paul Bettany made the entire movie. So Rob, you didn't like Heath Ledger's role in that? I mean, granted, Alan carried every scene he was in just because he was the comic relief, and he is good at being comic relief, especially in a movie that you can't take serious.
Yeah.
And Rob, clarify your biggest gripe that is written like a CW drama. Are you talking about Knight's Tale? Or are you talking about Willow now? But yes, if he's talking about Willow, he's very correct. Yeah, it comes off as a bad CW drama.
Well, yeah.
I'm not sure if any of them are good, but you know.
That's definitely not gonna get me to watch it.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of that.
No, that's why like the whole thing with the DC universe when it was on CW. And I was like, people were like always. I'm like, man, I get it that we're finally getting all our characters and treated somewhat respectfully, but fuck, you could set your clock to the drama on those shows and bad drama at that. And I'm sure, like I said it before, the CW must stand for Characters Whisper, because half the dialogue on those shows is just the solemn, "I'll be there to save you. Don't worry. You can't go home without." You know, it's like, Jesus, talk like a normal person. You know. Oh yeah. Was Alan back in? This is for Danny. Sorry, I'm reading a text here. Danny's mentioned. He said, speaking of Alan, have you watched the 3 new episodes of Doom Patrol? I have not. I personally have not yet for the new season because I gotta wait to watch it with a friend of mine. We watch them together, so I'll be watching them someday. But is Alan back? Is Mr. Nobody back? Has anybody?
Nope.
Nope, you haven't watched it, or nope, you don't. You're saying no, he's not back.
Who, me?
Yeah. Well, you said no, but I wasn't sure.
Right, I was just kidding. Like that's
Oh.
Backstepping. Didn't want to ruin anything. No, I haven't watched any of it actually.
Now that's a show worth watching.
I believe it. I just haven't gotten to it, but I'm excited to watch it eventually. Like
Well,
3092 or something.
Yeah, I say it's worth watching if you're a fan, or at least a mild fan of the Grant Morrison run on Doom Patrol.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's very much Grant Morrison, especially like the first season is, straight from the books. Second season deviates a little bit for reasons that are understandable, but don't want to be a spoiler about it. So I'm excited, can't wait to jump into it now. Danny, why do you expect him to be back? Did they mention him, or because his other show got canceled? I'm guessing Resident Alien got canceled.
Did it? I thought it got like renewed.
I don't know. Because that's the reason he left the show, is he got the Resident Alien show. Which I tried watching, but it's good. I just one of those where I kept forgetting about it. Is Resident Alien show still good? Anybody watching that one?
No.
Right.
No, I haven't even heard that one. What's that on?
Sci-fi or sci-fi?
Is that one you have to pay for? Or is that completely free?
Well, if you get cable, I think it's
Okay. Cable.
I know.
What?
Or if you have whatever NBC Universal's, because they all have their own pay service now, or subscription service.
Oh yeah.
Because NBC owns USA, Sci-Fi, and all those. I know it was on one of them. I just can't remember which.
the coasters.
Yeah.
For tags night,
Mhm.
they're so absorbent. They are perfect for like using as a sponge. We don't have any paper towel around. They work just fine. Now, G.I. Joe is something I never read. What would you guys recommend for a good line? Best G.I. Joe series.
Oh wow.
No idea. I didn't read a ton of the comics.
Like I said, if you're going for your nostalgia bait of like the comic book, or the cartoon, I mean, the Marvel run, any of it's good because it stayed, pretty much underneath the we're still a commercial for toys kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So that one's good. The IDW stuff when it took over, or the Devils Do when they originally took over. Yeah. Let's see. Like the stuff that Chuck Dixon wrote at IDW is pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, I don't think there's anything that really just like stands out. It's all just like, okay, this is fun.
Yeah.
Like the things that come to mind for me are like on both fronts. It's the G.I. Joe Transformers comic, because the ones that
The crossovers.
the ones that Tom Scioli did with IDW were great.
Yeah, those I'm familiar with, and yeah, those are great. Yeah, IDW's done some great crossovers. There's many issues as they tend to have. They got the IP grabbing on point.
Well, they had it. They had it on.
Had it. Yeah, they had it on.
it.
They did just lose a lot. I honestly think IDW would be better off with more of their own creative.
We'll see how that goes. Sure. That's the angle they're trying now.
Yep.
I mean, there's a great series of comedy horror books that came out through them. Back when they weren't fully full of creator-owned stuff. Yeah. Groundbreaking. Well, I don't want to say it too much, but it's pretty groundbreaking.
Yeah, there was this series called The Pound. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was trying to remember the name of it. That's the one I was thinking of. Yep.
Yeah, man.
I've never heard of
it. That's why it's not there anymore.
Do you feel like they supported the book well when it came out?
No. If I'm being perfectly honest, no, they did not. That was
okay.
That was the issue at the time because they were so heavy into licensing stuff that the creator stuff like it sold well. It actually sold very well, but that's because Charles and I spent an entire month and a half every evening calling comic book stores to let them know it was going to be out,
right,
and that it was available now, blah blah blah. Because like the first series didn't go to print until it was collected into the trade,
right?
Like it was digital release, like So I was like, okay, well, we'll take it, whatever. And then the trade like sold great, and then the second series did solid, but towards the end we were getting like exhaustion trying to get IDW to do any type of marketing for it.
Right. What was the year?
2012.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They've gone through some rough patches for sure.
Mm.
I've been having a lot of I don't know, irritation, I guess. I'm just at a complete loss on why publishers are so bad about not promoting the books that they're actually investing money into putting out. Like, it just seems so stupid, and
Counterintuitive.
it's and it's not it's not like something where you can go, oh, this publisher's terrible about it. Like, they're all kind of bad about it.
Yeah, agreed. And it's because they don't really have anybody in a marketing, field. Like some of the publishers I've worked with in the past, the people that were quote unquote their marketing people,
Right.
they never worked marketing anywhere else.
Right.
So why would you hire them for marketing? I mean, or they would get people that were come from a completely different background of marketing and had no idea how to market to, pop culture comic book world.
Right. I also think that there is a problem with, especially with the smaller publishers, like hitting a little success and then just fucking amping it up and putting out so many books that they actually don't have the resources to get them in front of people as well. If they would have kept it a little more reserved, where they could focus more attention on getting the books that they're putting out in front of people.
It's in their best interest to promote them. It's crazy that they don't do a good job of it.
Yeah, you would think.
There's a lot of companies that they honestly they just expect other people to do the work for them.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean,
and unfortunately, people do, because that's the only way you survive.
Right.
That's the only way you as the artist or you as the designer survive in that situation. Is you need to do it so you can get a fraction of the cut you likely deserve.
Right.
I've totally had. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I mean, I've totally had the attitude of I'm not, I'm supposed to do it all. And the thing is I get that. I totally understand. I don't expect that the publisher is supposed to do it all themselves. It's my book. If I want to see it succeed, I need to get behind it myself. But there's only so much you can do.
Right.
Yeah. But you're working on the next book. That's the problem. As an artist, you're jumping to the next project. You don't have time to be spending 40 plus hours clocking in marketing hours.
Right.
You can't be.
I mean, it just starts you down that line of thinking of well, why do I need you?
Yeah.
I mean, I love working with publishers. I'm just putting
that disclaimer out now. The opinions expressed are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of all members of tags. Thank you.
This is just a conversation. I'm not.
Don't worry. At the end of the episode, we'll sing some Beatles songs and make sure that the video gets pulled. No one will ever see it.
It'll probably get pulled just because you said Beatles. Wow, I'm gonna wind up not even started to ink this thing before it's all said and done.
So what size is everyone's piece tonight? Hugh, I'm guessing yours is 11 by 17?
Yep.
Comic book
Comic book size, buddy.
Mine are
comic
both
book board
7
size.
by 10s.
Did you say 7 by 10s? Is that what you said?
7 by 10s. Yeah.
Cool. Kelly?
Yeah, 11 by 17. Probably the last 11 by 17.
Yeah. You got big things on the horizon.
Well, I got things.
Hey, remember that marketing thing we were just talking about?
I'm just trying to give you the example of why I need publishers to do a better job.
Exactly. Yeah, we need to change the subject because I'm about to like dish too much on it. So
Wanna
we
rant?
need- yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
that's why I'm being like awful quiet. I'm like, damn, nope. Yeah,
I'm
Not
sitting
ready
here
to-
thinking like you need to stop
yeah.
before you,
Not
before you
ready to
like, regret it.
completely burn these bridges yet, but Hmm. So somebody in the chat room, give us something to talk about because right now we're on lockdown. So actually,
What's your opinions about pay income?
oh, so no one talks and we all talk at once. I don't know if we've ever talked about. I'll bring that up later, Rob. I was gonna say, oh yeah, training. Is everybody in the group self-taught, or anybody go to like school for this, or what's the deal on this? Like, Hugh.
Guess I'm self-taught.
Yeah. I went to school, but
Oh, okay.
it was always drawing when I was young. But I did go to school. I did animation at Sheridan College.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah.
And what school did you go to?
Who were you asking to?
I was just asking you. You're the one that said you went to school. So I was asking what school you went to.
Sheridan.
Yeah, Sheridan College.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry if I missed that.
I was like, I just
For animation.
thought I said that.
I heard
Yeah,
animation. That's all I heard. I just kept thinking.
Yeah,
animation.
I went to Sheridan College, and yeah, I was there, and then was doing comic books. Well, was actually had a studio way back in the days with a guy Dave Watkins and some other people called Shock Studios, and then was working with Ken Lashley at and I was one of the founding members at Draxall Jump. And I was working there with Ken Lashley and some other guys, Christian Zanier, Marvin Mariano, some other stuff. And that's where I got to touch a lot of comic book stuff like Wetworks and Magic the Gathering. I was doing some finishes and stuff. We couldn't get credit for that stuff, right? But didn't get credit for that stuff. But it was a nice learning experience, So that's me in a nutshell.
And Kelly, you were saying you were pretty much self-taught.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm a student of looking at stuff.
Okay, I would say don't say of life because I would just cut your feet in a heartbeat.
If I was a student of life, I wouldn't do half the dumb shit that I do.
What about you,
Actually,
Thomas?
if I was a student of life, I would not be working in comic books.
Thomas, what about you? Did you go to school?
I did. I did a couple of years of art school, mass art in Boston for animation, like you, cell animation. It was pretty fun. I didn't do anything with it at all. I've always been sculpting with clay. So about 3 years ago, I taught myself how to use ZBrush, and decided to do this because I wanted to get into 3D printing, making figures and stuff. So yeah, self-taught in that part.
Very cool. Daniel, what about you?
I went to art school as well. Yeah, I did 5 years at the Art Academy of Cincinnati.
I do like the fact that you made it sound like you went to prison, but go on.
No, it was good. Honestly, it's one of the best times of my life. It was a lot of fun. Just owned 2 galleries while I was there. Got to work and do a lot in museums. I was doing a lot more fine art. I went for drawing and sculpture. Was mostly doing wood burning and things like that back then.
Too dangerous, man.
I fell out of it after I went to school. I just started working. Fell out of it for about 10 years, and then finally got back into it after getting into game design. I was doing game design with IDW, doing games, and then jumped back into drawing, oddly, because of Rob Denner. I was selling some shit, and he won I essentially auctioned off a commission slot. And I was like, yeah, I have a bunch of sketch covers. I'll do a little sketch cover. And he won it, and that just kind of sparked it. As soon as I did that, I got a few other commissions and decided to get back into it.
Oh man, Rob's ego is going to go unchecked for 24 hours now. Damn it, he's in the chat room. I know he heard that.
It's all because of you, Rob.
But honestly, the Turtles community has been a huge factor of me getting back into it. Just the Turtles community is so open. Everyone's so chill.
Yeah,
it's hard not to fall in love with it.
Great set of guys.
When are you gonna put that piece that you showed me earlier today? When's that gonna be out to the wild?
Oh, that big commission?
Yeah, I don't want to say too much, but I'm sure.
I've been posting my progress along on Instagram and stuff like that, so it's not hidden. But I'm hoping to have that side of it. So that's a 10 connecting cover for Papa Steve-O. And I'm almost probably another week. I've got this whole week to the house to myself, so I can have that on the dining room table, and I'll probably knock that out. And then I have to do the backside of it, another 10 connecting covers.
Are you shitting? Oh my god!
So as soon as I'm done with these, I got a whole other one to do. So I'm hoping by February, beginning of February, I should have it all knocked out.
Wow, that is crazy.
It's been one of the greatest projects to work on. I've been doing it for almost 3 months now. It's huge.
Damn, yeah. So is the backside like the reverse angle of the front side, or is it?
No, thank God.
Okay, I was like, gee, I mean, that would be very cool, but
no, it'll be a completely different design. Thankfully.
Okay. All right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it'd be terrible.
Yeah. That'd be a nightmare. There's, I think, 12 or 13 figures in it. Not even that. 12 to 13 like nameable figures, and then there's a crap ton of foot ninjas scattered around in the background. So that'd be terrifying.
Yeah, because they try to match it up with the angle, and but I was like, man, but yeah, it's a crazy image. Was that his idea or your idea?
The image itself was mine. He gave me the job to do zombies. So as long as there were zombies, He gave me free reign to have
Very
fun.
cool.
My family is less happy with the gore, the level of gore that I've added to that. I saw my mom actually commented on something like yesterday. She was just like, "This is not my style." I understand.
Well, nobody asked you, Mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Commission me to do something else then. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Murray's saying that because we going down the Magic the Gathering rabbit hole there. That he's been playing, but he has a, I guess Transformers. They put out some Magic the Gathering Transformer cards.
Oh yeah, I saw
I
something
did
about
see that. Yeah.
Yeah, so he has the Optimus Prime and Megatron.
I enjoyed their little jump back to Kamigawa that they just did. All the Japanese inspired designs.
Yeah.
It was pretty hot.
Yeah, I've never played the game, but I've always enjoyed the art on the cards because some of those cards are just amazing.
Some of my favorite artists that I found because of Magic the Gathering. Drew Tucker, freaking one of my absolute favorite artists. I'm glad not to be playing anymore. My wallet cannot afford it.
Yeah, I went down the rabbit hole with several card games. None of them seem to have the staying power because like the Cypher games when they had the Star Wars one, all into that, and then they lost the license. I'm like, well, shit. So yeah, now I have a bunch of fire.
Yeah. I have quite a few of those.
Yeah, that's probably like next to like I like tabletop gaming, but it just sometimes I don't have 3 or 4 hours to put to a battle. So I always like the card games because you could kind of get 3 or 4 games in 45 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, it's embarrassing how little I play my own game. Tabletop is tough, especially now.
I used to love playing Warhammer 40,000, but that got expensive.
Yeah, that's why I was a Necromunda and Blood Bowl guy. You know, it's just
Blood Bowl's a lot
Blood
of
Bowl's
fun.
great. Yeah.
oh yeah,
We do that a lot at the shop.
that's still my top favorite is Blood Bowl. The tabletop version of Mutant League Football.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, I realize the irony of that statement, but yeah. Oh, Murray said he collected a WCW wrestling card game back. I did not know they made one for wrestling. I mean, it doesn't shock me. They made one for everything at one point.
Right.
Like in the early 2000s when they were everyone was trying to catch the Magic the Gathering heat. Did Dan, did you say you guys still play Blood Bowl in your shop? Is that what you said?
No, my
Oh.
shop hasn't done any gaming since COVID. I'm dying for them to come back. But I want to get a D&D game going. I'm freaking dying. It's been years.
Well, I know one online that you can join. But yeah, I agree. I just joined a local D&D group Sunday nights. So
If you guys are ever looking for extra people, I'm 100% game.
well, we got this one guy who comes in like, I don't know, once every 6 times we play. So we've got room. Yeah.
He's probably busy or something though. I don't know.
He's always had the excuse, doing a book.
Oh, yeah.
Or gotta go shopping. Got a book
I mean,
to do.
I don't know why he's worried about his wife and stuff.
Priorities, man. Priorities. She can come along too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish she would. Nope.
Yeah, well, I think we actually got Alicia ready to join. So she's got her computer up. Just got to get her the headphones and show her how to do the Roll20 system. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, you want to join us, by all means, I'm sure Nathan won't mind. And when I start up my campaign, it'll be able to handle the bodies.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll chat.
All
I'll
right.
hit you up. Yeah, I definitely need something. I just lost the interest in video games.
I'm there with you. I mean, once they really pivoted to being everything online, it's like I don't play enough to, enjoy having my shit shot the minute I spawn, or
Yeah.
they because I get why they get rid of the single player version of things. It's money, but yeah, so I stopped playing video games altogether, pretty much. Borderlands was like the last one I played, like that series.
I wish I could quit.
Yeah, I'm still very much into them, but I don't play a lot of multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
I don't play any multiplayer stuff actually.
Yeah, I'm
Dark
still.
Tide
And I
is
get pissed.
fun as hell.
I get pissed when like stuff like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game and the Killer Clowns game are gonna be those 4-on-1 types, and I'm like, I don't enjoy that. I'm not good at that, but I want to play those games because those are great things that I love.
Mm-hmm.
Why
And
don't they make them for me?
And they will
Yeah.
quickly make you not love it anymore. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I feel about Star Wars. I'm still waiting for my Knights of the Old Republic to come back.
Oh, that was a good game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting lost in this body.
I think I haven't been playing the new Toe Jam and Earl, so
Yeah.
because I mean,
Nice.
yeah, it's pretty basic and easy, and like you don't have to like put too much effort into it.
Right.
Yeah. And then Vermintide too. So, because that's just a straight. Hey, I'm gonna go out and kill shit. Outside of
You'd
that,
like Dark Tide then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Tide's fun. I like Dark Tide.
I will most likely get that one too. Because again, I can play it solo. And that's all.
Well, not yet. You can't.
Oh, you can't do Dark Tide solo?
No, you can only do a private match with 2 people.
Forget it then. I'm out.
They're still trying to optimize it because if you played single player, it'd be dependent on your computer, for all the AI and stuff. And there's a lot of AI dudes running around in that.
Well, then never mind.
Yeah, it's fun though. It's crazy.
Actually, I did a couple months ago download the Blood Bowl 2 on Steam.
Nice.
How is that?
Kind of disappointed. Like they, do you remember Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, remember how awesome that was on the 64? And then Microsoft got their hands on it and totally fucked it up by putting way too much shit into it. That's what it kind of feels like. Like they tried too hard on this new one instead of just giving you what makes the game great.
Yeah.
Like, they way like got too many options every time you do something with a character. It's like, wait.
You can't blame that all on Microsoft though, because Rare was still the people involved.
On that last version of Conkers, I thought Rare was pulled from it just by name only. I thought Microsoft had completely bought it.
Maybe, but like they own Rare, so.
Well, yeah, they own Rare, but whoever took control and decided what the new game was going to be just screwed it so hard.
Well, I mean, the point is, it's not very good.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
and it gave me a chance to take a shot at Microsoft because
Fair enough.
I like to give all the things I work on a chance to screw me over by talking shit about it.
I've been playing that Midnight Suns game that just came out.
Is that related to
Which
Marvel?
I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's like a strategy game, kinda. Like it's more like those XCOM games, I guess. But
Card based.
not really my thing so much, but it's been like the perfect you know, take a gummy and just
Yeah.
zone out on it kind of game.
Yeah. That's Raid Shadow of Legends for me when I really want to put no brain power behind something, but just want to tap a screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Won't that pretty much play itself?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, when you get to a certain point, yep. So yeah, that's what's even better for me because I can just like set it up, have it run the little missions, and I come back like an hour and a half later. It's all done. Collector.
Honestly, the only type of gaming I can do nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm all for that.
Yeah,
I've been playing on the Switch. I've been playing an old Japanese RPG, Ogre or Tactics Ogre.
Oh, yeah, that new one they just remake.
The remake that they just dropped, and the fact that I can literally just set up the AI to play all the training missions for me. I'll only go.
Well, that's beautiful.
There's no grind anymore. I just set that up and just chill.
Yeah, that's
Do all
exactly.
the grind on autopilot and just play the main mission.
Yep, that's
awesome.
exactly what I do with Raid. I'll check in. They're like, okay, set up the next grind. Let it go for a couple hours. Come back, and then in the evening I'll do some P versus P fights. That's it.
And if you can drop a like and subscribe, and make sure to pound that like button for Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, I mean, I was clocking so many hours just doing the automated stuff that at some point they thought I must be like highly addicted to the game because I was contacted by them to be a player. I'm like,
oh my god.
I'm like, come on, you guys need to do better than that because I've got no gaming presence on my.
Oh, that's funny. When you spent a little too much time on it.
Yeah, but it was all automated. It wasn't even me actually doing it.
Right.
Yeah,
you didn't spend too much time.
Yeah, I just had it on my PC here, set up the AI grind, and walk away.
I thought
You know
that was only
what's-
for the phone. I didn't realize you
No.
could play it on the PC.
Yeah, it's the only reason I can do it now because I don't carry my phone or iPad around enough to be able to play a game. So if it's not on the PC where I can have it in the background while I'm editing, no, it doesn't get touched.
Yeah.
You know what's incredibly simple and ridiculous and insanely addictive is that Vampire Survivors game? Do you know what I'm
Oh,
talking
that's
about?
a cool one, yeah.
No, but go on. I want to know more.
I mean, it's just you don't push any buttons.
Oh, okay.
It's
Now you're
just
talking
like-
with speed.
It's just waves of stuff that's like coming at you, and you just walk around, and all the attacks are like automated. Like to hear somebody explain it, it does not sound good. When you
It
first
does.
look at it, you're not like, this doesn't look great. But it's only like $3, so I tried it, and like now it's like my go-to. Like I just want to kill some time, or
It's addictive.
zone out. Yeah, it's hard to stop playing it once you start.
I haven't had any time to play anything, but it's starting to open up where I can actually play something. Say maybe.
And my problem is that pretty much everything I play has to be online because I just don't have people around. I've aged out of most of my fellow players because I've got I supported the Batman Munchkins and got that in. I was like so super stoked to play it and realized, wait, I got no one to play this game with. So all right, well,
Yep, that's my problem around
Yep.
here.
It's all of the games I have no play with.
Oh, see that pains me to see that those aren't being played.
Well, the problem is the games that I like are all tabletop. 5 to 6 players.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I agree. Yeah.
Kills it.
Sometimes I'll forget that my wife is incredibly picky about what types of games she'll sit and play, and I'll buy something and then get home and I'm like, come on, let's play. And she's like, yeah, all right. And then I play it one time and never gets played again.
Yeah.
Oh, Murray said he got the Vampire Survivors free with his Xbox Game Pass, and yeah, he's very addicted to it as well. So.
Oh yeah, if you get it that way,
that's how
it's
I
even
got
better. Yeah. Like for the first week that I had a Steam Deck, it was the only thing I had on there.
Oh, I still want to get one of those.
It's impressive.
So you use that instead of just playing it on your PC?
More often than not, just because I could sit on the couch and I don't have to go sit in the. Especially if I've been doing layouts and stuff, since I do all that stuff digitally.
Mm-hmm.
Like the last thing I want to do after working on that all day is sit and be at the computer even longer.
Not fair. Yeah.
So it's great for that. But it's totally a couch thing. I don't take it anywhere. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get mugged. I don't want to take it.
Grown ass adults getting mugged for the Game Boy still.
Yeah, and if somebody wanted to take something from me, they could. I'm not gonna be able to do much to stop that.
They can take it.
Go ahead and put your Artist Alley list up here. And see you at the next guy.
Right.
So is the Steam Deck basically a company that finally made the PlayStation Portable work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
much.
I've never seen one before. I'm looking at it right now. Going, oh, wait, it looks like they just took the PlayStation Portable and made it work.
I mean,
Yeah, they made a Switch.
pretty much. Yeah. A more powerful Switch. That's essentially what it is. But I haven't touched my Switch much since I got it, other than like I played like that newest Bayonetta game, and that was about it.
The Switch is about the only thing I do get myself playing. I played Cyberpunk on the PC for a while, and once I got bored with that, switched back over to the Switch.
I basically have everything, and it's a terrible, terrible thing to do when you draw comic books and have no time, but you keep buying stuff.
Yeah,
That's
just
what-
Because one day you'll play it.
Yeah, that's what finally got me out of having consoles. The Switch I got solely because I knew I could get my wife to play it.
Right.
But other than that, I never had the time. I got the Xbox One, and I ended up giving it to my brother just a few months later because I played it like the day I opened it, and that's the only time I ever actually sat and played it.
Right.
Yeah, I did the same thing with my nieces. I was like, oh yeah, I still got this. You want it? Because because
I'm glad you able to do it.
Like I've been playing a lot lately, but I'm about to have to not play a lot. It's real hard to shift back into that grind mode of,
working.
I gotta work during the day and at night now, after enjoying not working at night a whole lot lately.
Oh man, I hear that. I worked till 4 and 5 in the morning the past 3 or 4 days. It's been insane.
Yeah,
I didn't want to
I
look at
hate
my
it.
computer after that.
Right.
Hey, Casey's saying that one afternoon a week you have to make an appointment with the Xbox and nobody's allowed to interrupt. Good luck
Honestly.
with that.
Yeah, no joke. My therapist told me that.
Really?
Yeah, just to do some shit that, focusing on just letting loose and not, not focusing on work.
Yeah.
It's hard
It's
not
hard
to
to do.
drawing it.
Oh, I know,
I
yeah.
tend to I'll put a show on Sketch. It's hard to drop the shit. So good to have stuff like that.
I mean, the problem with video games is like I never play anything for the most I've played, the longest I've played in recent time is a couple hours, and like that's pushing it because the entire time I'm just sitting there stressing out about the fact that I'm not working.
Not working.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
See,
Yeah.
that's
a real
why I
thing.
stopped playing games is the same thing. It's like, I could actually be doing something, that I need to do, not that I want to do. Yeah.
Pile of laundry, cars.
Like it's so bad now that like I can't. It's so hard for me to like just sit and watch a movie.
Yeah, same here.
Because I feel like I need to be doing something because I'm just sitting there. I'm just wasting time.
Right. You're getting inspired for your next project.
Sure. Why not?
Whatever the excuse, you have to make research.
Hugh, are you still with us?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. You were just awful quiet.
Sorry, I'm
like,
just
yeah.
listening and I got into the zone.
No
Just
worries, man.
drawing.
And that,
Sometimes when you're just drawing, you just forget. You get lost. Forget that there's other people around. You're like, oh shit.
no, I was just making sure.
Where'd you come from?
Mm-hmm. Awesome. No, I'm here listening to all the conversation, my friend. How much time do we have left?
We have an hour and 2 minutes.
Oh, we're
What?
doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Hour and 1 minute. Sorry. Kelly got upset with that extra minute.
Mm.
I got upset with that extra hour.
Well, we have until you guys say, let's stop.
I'm never
Or 10
done.
or 10 o'clock, whichever comes first. Yeah. So Daniel, what do your Monday nights look like? Yeah, because that's when we play. Things are getting dicey.
As of right now, as free as they need to be. I work for myself, so it's
Excellent.
it really just depends. Generally, my nights are pretty open. I try to get up early and work and stop drawing by 6 o'clock most days. So,
When is the next one?
This Monday. Because last week was a makeup because the week before when we were supposed to do it,
Right.
Nathan had pneumonia. Excuse.
what system are you guys using? Just Fifth Ed?
Yeah. But I'll invite you to the pay because it has all the books except for the Adventures of the Coast, whatever it is. So basically has like all the available races and classes except for like maybe 2.
So what's the current scenario?
Oh, we're about to start a new one right now. Secret of the Lighthouse, something like that. So it's a very short one. So we're trying to do one before the end of the year, kind of close it out, and then.
Now, are you using pre-built scenarios?
Nathan is, yes, but the one I'm about to start up takes place, but it's not going to be a straight up module. But I'm just because I'm still kind of deciding too, because I want to do Dragonlance, but everybody else seems to be more into Forgotten Realms, so I think I will appease the crowd and go with a Forgotten Realms based campaign.
I had a nice second ed game going during COVID for a little while. That one fell through.
Everybody got to be able to go out and get fresh air. They didn't come back.
Pretty much, yeah. As soon as people started to get back to work, it was that first year when a lot of people were out of work and
starving for something to do.
Yep. And I was the opposite. I was one of the few people still in work, and after we let go a shit ton of people, so I was the opposite. I was grinding 60-hour weeks and desperate to get away from that, pretend I was somewhere else and murder some things. It was fun. I got to play a bard for the first time, and that was actually a great time.
Sorry, I was talking over you. Got to play a what? A bard?
A bard. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I played one of those once and was horrible at it, so never played it again.
Yeah, it was great. I got us in a lot of trouble. A lot of bar fights. And I generally hurt myself more than anything else.
That seems like that should be right for a bard, yeah.
I was a juggler, so just imagine.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, a juggler today is going to get into bar fights for being a juggler. Yeah.
Juggler with bad rolls. But entertaining. Got us a lot of free rooms, a lot of free drinks from stabbing myself, poisoning myself, all sorts of them.
Casey said she read about someone doing a drill sergeant bard. I'm not sure what that would be.
Oh, I'd probably like almost like a scald or whatever, like the subclass with the more Viking-esque battle chants and shit like that, just like yelling at people. Inspiring through fear.
Yeah. So personal trainer. Got it.
Yeah, personal trainer.
Death metal bard.
I'd be behind that. Just
yeah.
back and forth.
Sorry, what, Kelly?
I'd be into a death metal bard or a black metal one so that I could wear like corpse paint.
Yeah,
I still want to play an evil enough campaign that I can play a necromancer. Necromancers are always banned in every game I play.
That's if we did Dragonlance, you could be a magician of the black robes. It should allow you to do the dark arts. Would be a straight up necromancer. I want to see. Well, I mean, why are they saying no to the necromancer?
It's just always we've always played pretty lawful or good campaigns. We play a lot of second ed. So there's a lot of fighting evil.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
A lot of demons, a lot of. What was that? I'm trying to think of the modular we just played. The pretty well known one. That's right.
Yeah, I tend to either lean neutral good or lawful evil for my characters.
Yeah.
Like to play that Doctor Doom-esque kind of.
Yeah, I like chaotic neutral is a fun one.
That one could be a little dicey though, because whatever the whim is, I mean, you almost need to like roll a die to see what you're gonna do, because nothing. As I'm saying, I mean, I'm all for it. It's just that could put you into a spot because it's like, it's like Two-Face flipping the coin.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a Mass Effect campaign, the buddy, a while back, and we had somebody playing a chaotic neutral, and it was pretty fun. They were playing a mercenary, and we with this in the sci-fi realm. It was pretty fun.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I was trying to. Oh, sorry, you asked earlier what system, and I wasn't sure if you meant the like fifth edition, or if you meant like what platform. But we do on Roll20.
Yeah, yeah.
But you might have to move from there because the only problem I have with that is they're kind of limited on resources as far as like they got everything for Dungeons and Dragons, everything for Call of Cthulhu, but after that it's like nothing for Shadowrun. Yeah, that isn't homebrew. So
yeah, that's true.
But, yeah, I'd like to find a platform that has those games on there.
Tabletop Simulator might.
I'll take a look at that one.
Even if you have to pay for it, just for the.
Well, I pay for Roll20, so.
Yeah. I played on Roll20 a lot, and then I started converting everything over to tabletop. I still don't know how to use tabletop well enough, so that's my problem. It's cool the amount of programming that you can do to that, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I started importing.
Roll20 is nice. It's very simple to learn.
That was the one that Stefan that I was importing all of the figures from your game into it.
Oh yeah, for Roll20 or tabletop?
Tabletop Simulator.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I use tabletop for like all of my whenever I'm beta testing and doing play testing. I just end up porting everything over to that.
It's great for that.
Yeah.
And when you get pissed off, you can flip the table over.
It is a perk, but it takes a lot longer. I get flustered in it. There's so much. Roll20 was a lot simpler and more intuitive, I felt.
Right.
At least to learn the basics of it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's kind of laid out nicely for that, and you can make it more like they have that dynamic lighting, which it's so close to being good, but I mean, and I mean that as a compliment. It really is so close to being good. It's just the problem is it's like it has so if you are leading the party, you can see you're fucked. You can see what's in front of you, but you can't see what's behind you. So they need to kind of have something where it's like party share vision. So like if you've got somebody kind of watching your six, you can see what's behind you or off to your left, to your right, or whatever. But here, so if you're in front of the party, you don't even know what the rest of the party's doing. It's pitch black. So
that's interesting. I'm always the player in that situation. So is that
it's a player view, like because I'll have two screens up, so I can see what the players are seeing, and then I'll have the DM because I'm playing in this one. Nathan's running it, but I'm co-GM, so I'll have a Dungeon Master screen up as well, so I can help Nathan out from time to time, when he needs to quickly add a character or whatever.
Yeah, do some.
Yeah, but yeah, the difference, like with the dynamic lighting, because Philip was in the game. He's like, "Where are you guys? I can't see." Couldn't see anything. Like, because his dwarf was in front of the party, and everyone's saying what they're doing, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on? I can't see."
That's not fun though.
Say what?
That's kind of fun though.
Well, it is and it isn't. Like if you're trying to coordinate with a group,
you just got to verbalize it. You got to explain what you're doing.
Yeah.
Shout it out. In real life, you can't see what's behind you.
Fair,
Standing
but it's
in the dark over here. Standing
Yeah.
in the dark.
but you got at some point you got to break the realism for
Yeah,
for playability. You got to find that
the sweet spot.
that compromise. Yeah. So I
Just
think
being
we
able to do the fog of war though is always great. That's
say what?
just being able to do the fog of war. We tend to just end up using that.
That's legacy now, so I haven't really used it. So what does Fog of War do?
Well, you just set up like the visibility for rooms essentially.
Oh yeah. They call it. I forget what they call it now. But yeah, where you make your door, your walls, what's visible, what's invisible.
Yeah, so it just fogs out, blacks out anything that.
Yeah.
Like a radius.
Well, no, like so. Say you walk into a room of the map where there's you're inside a building. You can make walls there so light doesn't penetrate past it until you get past that mark.
Yeah.
So yeah, because they just recently added windows, so you can add a window now to your wall, so people can lurk in.
It's been a few years since I really messed with Roll20.
It's pretty solid. Like I enjoy it, and if you've got the time to prep the game, you can do a lot with it. It's very cool.
Yeah, and that's really the biggest thing is you have to be able to prep ahead of time.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to. That's not true, but it helps as to get that immersion. Nerds.
Yeah, that's right. Welcome to Table Talk.
Nerds. I'm fun of myself. Tell you what, I just picked up these Stadler watercolor brush pens.
Mm-hmm.
Fire. I'm having fun with them. I've never used them before.
Is that what you're using tonight?
Yeah, I've been mixing that with just some Doc Martens inks that I've got and a few brush pens. Yeah, these are pretty nice though. It's a pretty tight brush. Good control. Just be careful on the bleed.
Where'd you pick them up?
Michael's, I think this time. Michael's or Amazon. I never know. I tend to order things on Amazon or Dick Blick or Plaza, and then forget that I ordered them. And when I actually need them, I just go to the store and buy them again.
Been there.
Yeah, I've got many small camera parts. They're like, oh man, I need this, and then a couple months later, I'll discover that I already had it. Yep, like a mount or something goofy, a little bit cold shoe.
Oh, gotta do the logos here.
Nice. I guess I will be right back. I'll leave the conversation to y'all.
Oh no. I gotta go. I gotta.
All right, let's all switch to drawing Care Bears.
That's it.
Okay.
But we all want it anyways.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
He comes
You
back,
just
he'll
try
think
to
he
stop
just
me.
walked into the Twilight Zone.
I love it.
I'm all for it.
Hugh, I need some video tutorials of your inking style with Copics. It's freaking impressive.
Oh, what? Sorry.
If your inking style, it's the way you use. You're so sketchy with those brush pens. I love the look. I love the texture that you get from it, and I can never get anything close to it.
It's just
It's clean.
I keep a lot of my dry markers too.
Yeah.
When they dry out and stuff too, because you can still get some really good effects when you're doing like energy blasts and stuff like that. So I don't throw a lot of things away, which is not a very good thing in my home.
Yeah, I understand.
Get chastised a lot.
Hey, me too.
Why do you still need this?
That's a mean prime, Hugh. Oh my god.
Thanks, man.
It's insane.
Yeah, we said let's have some fun today.
I can almost hear his voice looking at it. Roll out.
That's pretty good.
Yes. Oh, so Casey is asking if there's a tags on April 1st weekend. Yes, there is, and it is.
There is.
And it's a coaster night.
Oh,
Woo!
I will see you there.
Yeah, you're actually on that one. Yeah.
I'm on that night. We're gonna
Yep.
have some fun. I'm excited for my first coaster night. I
Is
like
that your
it, Rob. Just drawing. I don't think it's my first one. I think I'm doing one in February.
Oh yeah, you're on the 18th. Yep. Oh man, that's like almost. That's a almost full lineup of new people for a coaster night. It's you, Camilo,
wow.
Steven, and Bob.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh man, Rob's gonna like be twitching because he can't get a Casey from each of you that night. Now, actually, if we were gonna do an April 1st show, like we'd say who the lineup was, but then bring in 4 of the regular watchers.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, and have them do the art with you guys coaching them.
that'd be awesome.
Maybe I just spoiled next year's April. Damn it! Everybody forget what I just said. Shush, shush. Yeah, so just a quick coming up. What we got? Like I said, next week, soft show of just hanging out, doing some coasters with Carl, Mike, and Hugh. Then we are off on the New Year's Eve, and then we are back on the 7th for 80s, 90s Saturday morning cartoons.
Nice.
That one's with Thomas, Mike Ruth, Dan's back, Chris Vance, and Camilo. That's a big lineup.
That'd be a great one.
Yeah, that one I'm excited for. I'm very interested to see what you guys come with on that one.
Yeah, I've already got it planned. There's been so much talk in the Bish Club about that night specifically.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Very
we've
cool.
been chatting about it for about 2 weeks now.
Cool.
Got different things to do.
Well,
I'm excited about it.
If no one shows up doing Bionic 6, I'm going to be very upset.
I don't even want to say what I'm doing. I don't want
No,
anybody-
don't say it. Don't
What?
spoil it.
I don't want anybody to know.
Yeah, I figured, bringing out Bionic 6 was a safe bet. No one was going to do it, so I figured I could make the joke.
Too bad I missed that one, man. I would have did that. I might have to just do it anyways.
I do that half the
Yeah.
time.
Am I on any January one?
Yeah, you're on the Amalgam night the following week,
What day is it?
the 14th.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's you, Mike, Jason Flowers. Hey, he's finally showing back up. Thomas Day and Stephen King. Yeah, he was kind of late to the. Oh, I need to fill out the spreadsheet, and that'll happen.
All the good ones went.
I wouldn't say all the good ones. It took a long time to fill up the Tick night. It wasn't until we called that out on a live stream that people were like, "Oh wait,
Right. When is that one again?
that's in March."
Oh, okay. Good.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I am kind of excited for that one.
But oddly, the My Little Pony one filled up like that. I remember the other ones that I was like, "Oh, I'm glad that filled up right away."
People just are really jumping at the chance to destroy some ponies.
Well, it was a great a great show when we did it last year. We had a lot of fun with
It was hilarious. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when, I mean, it was nice that we had
Brenda.
Yeah. We had Brenda on it. She was doing, traditional, we'll say classy. And then everybody else is just destroying it with, mashups. And so I remember Casey did the Venom one. That was just creepy as hell. You did the Spawn one, right? Or was that a coaster? You.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did a Spawn one.
Yeah, Spawn pony. That was great.
And a Vader one.
Yeah, and that was the night where everyone was able to crank out a couple because, smaller little pieces. They were very funny. Mike did the Spider-Man one, which was awesome. Oh, and he did the Beta Ray Bill because I forgot I have that one.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to Alicia, I have that one in my collection now. She gave me that one. But yeah, when Beta Ray Bill is My Little Pony, just good stuff. And I think the toughest night, but it's gonna be fun for me. But the toughest night's gonna be for the artists, you guys, the Battlestar Galactica night in January.
Oh yeah.
Seemed like people are pretty excited about it, though.
Oh, I can't tell you how excited I am about it. I'm gonna be stoked, but it just either you're gonna do a really deep cut or you're gonna go for the Cylon. Just depends on which version. So, like I said, I'm just interested to see what non-Cylon art comes out of it. Yeah, because it'd be hard not to do a Cylon because they are just so badass.
What day is that one?
January 28th.
And I added on to that one, right?
Yeah, you were like right on. As soon as we said that one, yeah, you were on that one.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, that's you, Michael Berglund, hopefully, if he's back. Chris Vance, Bob, and Rob's going to co-host that night.
I have a friend who's coming to stay with us for a couple weeks, and he'll be here then. And I was going to say, I might have to bow out, but I don't want to bow out of that one, so he'll just have to entertain himself for.
What's not entertaining about it? Right.
Well, he may not be entertained just sitting here listening to me talk to people he can't hear.
Well, we'll just get you, a headphone splitter so you can sit there with you.
Oh, yeah, actually, I have one, so it's actually not a terrible idea. And then halfway through, he'll be like, "Yeah, I'm fucking done with this."
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. You said he had a switch around here or something, right?
Right.
Rob saying he will co-host, but he doesn't know much about Battlestar Galactica. Well, you got 7 weeks to brush up on it. Get on that Siffy channel. Or watch the
One
old
name,
school.
baby. Starbuck.
Mm-hmm. See, honestly, I was more of an Apollo fan growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I was one of those weird kids that thought responsibility was cool. I was way off.
You're a Leonardo fan, aren't
No, I'm a Donatello fan. But
you? There you go.
yeah, the total geek nerd. I'm all in on Donatello. And growing up as a kid, like I always thought the coolest martial arts weapons was a staff because he had the reach.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that was the thing, but that was it. Oh yeah, if you can't have a gun, have a bow staff.
You don't want to get smacked in the face
That
trying to
still
hit
works.
somebody.
But
It worked in The Walking Dead,
What's that?
using the bow staff as the
Oh.
second most
powerful weapon on that series.
I found the first most powerful weapon on that series was the power button on my remote control. That was-
Indeed.
oh God! Don't make me relive the trauma. Oh, so Rob said he did go down the rabbit hole in the lore of Battlestar Galactica the other day. He didn't realize how deep it was. Yeah, it's a lot of a story there, and they expanded a lot in the new, even though I really couldn't get into the new stuff as much, but they did a good job of expanding the lore. Ugh. No, I'm talking about the core stuff, but yeah, it's just basically like, you know, turns out to be sex robots gone bad.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
I know that doesn't.
That's specifically my niche.
Yeah, well, I just created like 6 new viewers for Battlestar Galactica.
Like I had no idea that's what was going on.
Oh man,
What the hell?
what do we have a show for you?
Isn't that Westworld?
That's about on point. Yeah, not wrong.
Oh, someone said there's the zombie show on Netflix called All of Us Are Dead. Is that the one in the Korean school? I'm asking the auditor for
yeah,
that.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't have Netflix, so I haven't seen it, but I heard that one. If it's that one I'm talking about, I heard it's actually pretty solid.
Nice.
Yeah, I've heard the same.
I do like me some zombies.
I'm getting mixed messages here. Someone says it's a zombie outbreak in medieval Johansson area of. So, and then someone said yes, Korean school. So those are 2 different things.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh, there's 2 zombie shows. Oh, okay. Did I miss one of them? So, let's put some context to this. Is All of Us Are Dead the school one, or is it like they're doing like Miracle Workers where each season takes place in a different timeline?
Did they bring out The Last of Us yet?
No,
They're
it's just
doing a
about
live
that. Yeah, I saw a commercial for it.
Month, I think.
Yeah.
That game's wild.
Yeah, it's one I never got to play, but definitely looked awesome.
Yeah, that's
Very
a
good.
that's a wild game, man. Last of Us.
I think
Great
they're making a
story.
God of War series too.
Yep.
Probably.
They've been saying they were for a while, but I guess this past week they made it official.
Have you played God of War Ragnarok?
Oh yeah.
No, not yet.
Crazy.
That one I would like to get.
Oh my god! But you know
Is
what?
it the newest one?
Get the God of War before it because it's a continuing story. Play
Okay.
that, and then play and go right into Ragnarok. It's crazy.
Yeah, my problem is like I love the stories of or the idea of it, but again, I don't have time to play a game that's actually
Oh no!
continuing story.
Oh no! I watch my kids play, which is cool. So I have my desk downstairs, right? And so
Oh,
they're
that would
playing,
work. Yeah, that's
and
what I
can
would
just
do.
watch. I can listen to story. It's wow.
Yeah. All right, have them stream it so I can watch.
Okay. No, you know what? It's the story is that compelling. You're just caught up, man. It's really good, man.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, I'm not joking, or at least half not joking. But yeah, I would watch it for that, as long as they're not doing typical Twitch bullshit. Just don't talk. Just play the goddamn game. I don't need your commentary.
No, they play. They're like
7 hours of side quest.
Yeah. Yeah, Casey, we were talking about it earlier, pretty much at the open, about Henry Cavill doing the Warhammer 40K. And the overall opinion is good. So here's hoping.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that's awesome.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I mean,
I would
I'll
rather he did that than be Superman because I don't fucking care about his Superman at all.
Yeah. Well, as I'm saying, like, I won't even. I'll be happy with good. Like at this point,
Yeah.
because there's been just so much dog shit. I'll take acceptable. Yeah. I mean, I will take Aliens 3 level CG as long as the story's good.
It's not like they don't have a lot of material they can pull from.
Oh, yeah. So I'm saying there's so much material they could go. That's part of what kind of scares me. It's like, okay, unless you have
a lot.
Yeah, unless you have a writer's room that really knows it and knows how to drill down to say, okay, we need to, just take this little piece of the world and tell the story here. Don't get too big too fast. Because you could quickly.
But they will. They will.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on how much Henry is going to be, in control. Because he's a gamer of it. He loves it. So that, like I said, he's been trying for several years to get this to take off. So hopefully it works. Like, give us an Andor style story, but with a little more action. Like what I'm saying, like, it doesn't have to be the big galactic. We don't need to know everything about the Imperium or every single. Like, if they feel compelled to have to bring in every faction, every race, every army, it'd be like, that would be too much. Like, give us Space Marines against Tyranids, or give us Space Marines against Orcs. Oh God, Space Marines.
It would just be like.
Yeah, I feel like you'd have to go Space Marines work on it.
I would hope. Well, I mean, they're or Tyranid. I mean, the class. But yes, Orcs are obviously got the longer run in it, and would just be visually cooler, I think.
Yeah, it also gives you that. You can pull so many fandoms, I think, with it too.
Yeah, agreed.
If they did something against Chaos, that would be insane too.
Well, like have Chaos in there, like as a side, almost like a side character, like
right.
But Space Marines against the Orcs would
be good for comedic value for sure.
Well, you could drop a bit of comedy in there too, but like Daniel was saying, it would really pull in the old school and I mean, because it was just the original armies,
right?
Yeah. And budget-wise, would be cheaper than doing all. I mean, I'm trying to talk myself out of Chaos because I love the idea of Chaos being in there too.
I just want the rats.
Oh, God damn it! Thank you for saying that.
The rats.
I like the fact that Skaven have not broken into 40K pisses me off to no end.
I don't understand that. Why they're not there?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Case Event Horizon was the best Warhammer movie. I like
Yeah,
that.
I can see that.
Say I like that theory. You know, it touches the yeah. Like it would be the origin story to bring in to the Warhammer universe. I get behind
That's how
that.
they discovered the warp.
Yeah.
All right, let's get some colors drop. Oh man, hands are cramping up.
I can't
I've been
understand
having
why.
massive cramps,
just
too.
doing two pieces at once. Trying to give Mike a run. You draw two hands on one piece. I'm gonna draw one hand, two pieces.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's right.
It's good with the watercolor to be able to bounce back and forth.
Because, like, I mean, what's the reasoning behind that statement?
Oh, just while one's drying, I can
Okay.
start working on the other one.
I wasn't sure if it was
The
a drawing
downside
thing
is
of
I'm
it.
left-handed, and I keep starting on the left, and then I have to go to the right.
Oh, you're evil, is what you're saying.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I just keep flipping things upside down. That's the only way I can do it.
So Thomas, when you set this off to print, is it going to be will the tape deck open? Will it be
Probably
hinged?
not. But
Okay.
it could.
No, I was just wondering if you're going to hinge it or not. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
In the
Thought of it.
future,
I was thinking more of like getting them in a crazy pose, but I guess I could make a little hinge on there and open that up and put a tape in there.
shit, you can just stop on the rest of the body. Just do all the cassettes now.
Yeah,
Right?
just
Them all shoot out.
I'm just
Good.
kind of blocking it out right now. That's why it looks so basic. I'm just trying to get the shapes where they belong. And then I'll do posing and detail and all that. So I'm sorry that it looks so basic at this point.
I would say I don't think anybody's complaining about it. You know.
No, not at all.
Yeah. You're
Man,
being your
you-
hardest critic at the moment.
Terrible, man.
Yeah.
I hate
Ugh,
this part of it because
We're
it just
sick of
doesn't
it.
Hey, how
look
lazy you are.
I know.
I know.
God damn it, man.
slack ass.
This guy's
Working
terrible.
in a third dimension. Cool.
Right
Why
now,
does he keep-
Right now, it's Rob Liefeld Transformer. No
Yeah.
feet. Yeah, Murray, you have a full refund, buddy. Full refund of a free show. Have at it, buddy. Murray is one of our favorites in our role playing game because he is our snake. He hides under everything. We're gonna build him. We're gonna build him a box to take around with, so he can just hide under the box.
Nice.
Oh, Casey, her husband has a Soundwave MP3 player that works and transforms into a bot.
Nice.
That's
Keep
badass.
Keep your doors locked, otherwise he might not have that.
No kidding.
Yeah, road trip.
Casey, I could use Christmas present.
Wish I sent a Christmas card to you guys.
Casey, where did he get that? And when did he get that? Alicia said nothing done on the show could ever be called basic.
Oh, you just wait.
Yeah, challenge accepted.
Yeah. Hold my beer.
Yeah, stick figure night.
Saved by the Bell night.
You know, because that would require me to actually have to watch a Saved by the Bell episode just so I can know. I'm of the age I was fortunate enough to that not be a thing.
It was a good time for what it was. Back in
I
the day.
never really watched it. I saw a little. I mean, enough that I know what everything is, but yeah, I didn't really watch it.
The only thing I know about it, and it's great, but back when Cracked was good, had a good website before it was bought out by Script.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they did a great breakdown of the main character. Like the whole show is like a mental breakdown inside Zach's brain. Zach's the main guy, right? The blonde kid,
Yeah,
the one who could stop time.
yeah.
And because like I guess the first season it takes place in like Midwest America, and then the family moves to California the second season. I'm trying to remember it all, but like the principal follows him. Is the principal's the same principal of the school in Indiana or wherever they were, and also in California. So, like, yeah.
I don't remember that.
Well, I'm going by what they were saying. So, but yeah, the first season, there's a location move between the first and second season.
Did you say he could stop time?
Yeah, wouldn't he? Like, because he would stop time
It's like
and talk.
fourth wall breaking.
Yeah, but everybody would stop. It's not like Ferris Bueller where he would just talk to the fourth wall and the world's still moving behind him. He would actually call a timeout or something.
Yeah. I feel like that was kind of the time. I almost feel like they did that in Clarissa Explains It All too. I think that was just kind of the.
Well,
She
you know,
definitely
trick
did
at
the
the
fourth
time.
wall thing, right? Like would talk to the camera or whatever.
Oh yeah, she would talk to the camera the whole time.
Yeah, they were just trying to all be Parker Lewis can't lose. That's what it was.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that series.
That is true. That is true.
Clarissa Explains It All was the only show I actually got to go watch live. Back when they were still filming it. Yeah, back when they were still filming.
Universal. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of fun.
I saw the Bozo show live in Chicago.
I did too as a very young wee lad. When I lived in South Wisconsin, we got to go to the Bozo show once. That was incredible.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked about it.
That would have scared the shit out of me.
I'm not gonna say it wouldn't be, but I wasn't close enough. I think like if I'd have been down front, I think I might have been uncomfortable. Of course, I'm acting like the audience was like this huge studio, but it's not that big.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed when WGN came back and started doing actual productions in Chicago a couple years ago that they did not bring back the Bozo show. I really thought they were going to do it.
Well, isn't that because who bought it? Oh, David Arquette bought Bozo.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
If I remember correctly, yeah, and apparently, supposedly, has plans to bring it back or something. I know I saw something about that in the last year or so.
Oh, I'll have to look that up. Yeah, but if you ever need something to just destroy your day and waste probably a good 24 hours, they've got so many of them. But look on YouTube for After Hours. It was a show that they did on Cracked. Probably one of the best written, but it was literally 4 writers that would sit at a table after hours and just talk shit about whatever topic, like how Spider-Man's the worst superhero, and of course one of the 4 was taking the defensive side. It was just so well written and it's so funny.
Yeah. Now, is it written or is it just off the cuff?
No, that was written. It was written.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because at the end of the credits you'd see like a couple outtakes type thing, but you'd also see who wrote it because usually one of the 4, but sometimes it was, oh man, why am I blanking on some more news? Cody Johnson, he wrote several. I mean, actually, a lot of the people in Gainfully Unemployed and other where they've all gone to. All the writers wrote some of the episodes, but
nice.
Yeah, that was like, man, I couldn't wait for the next one to come out. It's so funny. Oh, Zach got the MP3 player at a con, so no, we're never gonna get one.
Oh, was it like a custom thing?
Maybe, yeah.
Like
I don't know.
somebody was just making them and selling them or whatever. I always wanted to get one of those Ravage USB drives.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
I never got one, but
The which one?
Ravage.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Oh, you know what? I can't believe we're this far in the show, and I meant to bring it up earlier, but we got distracted. Cybertronic Spree. You guys familiar with that band?
Yes, sir.
Oh, absolutely.
Did you back their Kickstarter and get their new album?
Nope.
No.
I saw. I guess it was probably you posted about it. I didn't even know that they were running one at the time.
Yeah. So it's good, but it's interesting because it's all original music. So it's they're not doing covers on this one, which is impressive. But I'm excited for the videos. I enjoy the videos, seeing the Transformers sing.
Mm.
I was kind of bummed. I had a chance to see them, and I just didn't go. Like I think I was just tired, and I was like, I don't want to go.
Same
And then
here.
like the next day, I was like, I wish I would have went.
Yeah, same situation. They were in Orlando, and I didn't go because I didn't have anybody to go with.
Yeah, that was probably another part of it too.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, it'd be cool to see him live, but I'm 50. I don't need to be going to a concert by myself. It's just to be the creepy guy in the back of the, Transformers.
Honestly, man, you're wrong. Do it. It is. I've done more of that in the past few years than I've ever done in my life, and I'm all for going solo to concerts now. It's a good time.
Yeah, my other issue is though I tend to not like live music as much, but mainly more when I'm cool with concerts, but like most live music drives me nuts because people don't know how to play the room.
Yeah.
And and then of course, but I doubt I'd get it with them as much as other. Like I hate going to a concert and then when the lead singer holds the mic out for the fucking crowd to sing the song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, my ticket price did not pay for that bullshit.
I think at this point, if I was at a show where that happened, I'd probably just go, all right, and leave.
Yeah.
It's fine for like your classics. Like I'm cool with that. But I don't want to see a new band do that shit.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think I would see them do it because again, they have done covers, but they just started making their own music, so yeah, it's not like people are like, oh yeah, that's a classic, let's do that one.
Yeah. Like I saw Earth, Wind and Fire. That's fine with that kind of shit.
Mm.
But I don't want to see that with any actual modern band.
All right, well, the good news and the bad news. Good news is I found the Soundwave MP3 player on eBay.
Nice.
Bad news, it's $100.
Not nice.
Yeah. So,
That's
We'll
like
see.
that's like telling me I can get a cassette player for $300.
I know, right?
My phone kind of does that already.
Yeah, but it's not as cool. I mean, this comes with the the Walkman style plug-in earbuds. So tempting.
I mean, but to be
Thanks,
honest,
right,
you're
Pat.
not buying it because you want an MP3 player.
No, you're right. Well, I do want the robot on my desk playing music. So yes, I sort of want the MP3 player, but yeah, your point's taken.
But how many MP3s do you have stored away somewhere that you haven't listened to in a long time?
Oh, I can tell you off the top of my head, I got 4.
Oh, 4.
4?
Yeah, I'm looking at 2 of them right
album
now.
everyone got from YouTube.
Yeah, I got 2 of the like old school iPod shuffles, like maybe Gen 2. I got the well, actually, that one's not really. It's like an old iPhone, so technically 3, but 4. So, but yeah, like to where when I have to charge them up, I have to do a scavenger hunt to find the right cable. Because it's that old fat wide one still.
I have an obscene amount of download codes in records that I just haven't used. I probably haven't used one of those in 10 years or something, maybe. So, and I buy a lot of records, so.
Oh, that pains me to hear that.
I mean, you're welcome to them if you want.
Yes, please. Yeah, I'll throw that right on my Plex server, man.
Whenever I'll try to remember, whenever I'm pulling out records, if there's one in there, I'll try to pull it out and set it aside for you. Yeah,
I didn't even think that they did that, because I had to recently, because fucking Apple. The short version is I lost several albums because of their old DRMs. And, yeah, forcing out accounts. I didn't realize I had several albums back from an old account that I can't do anything with now. So I had to replenish some CDs so I could burn them and put them in my Plex server. So half my President of the United States of America collection was old school DRM that I can't access. But I never even thought of... Say what? Oh, sorry.
I just said that sucks.
Oh, yeah, it did. But luckily I found them dirt cheap, so, but still. But it's just I never even thought, because I get movies all the time with, Blu-ray digital code that I've never seen.
Right.
Never seen music do that. It's either you got to buy them.
They've been doing it since the vinyl craze kind of took off again. I
guess for vinyl that makes, okay, yeah. But yeah, all the vinyl I've bought's been limited press stuff that they don't came with a code. Well, that's not true.
I mean, a lot of them have slowed down on it because, I've noticed that a lot of metal labels have stopped including the downloads in there, or they'll whenever you order it, they'll just send you a link to download.
Yeah, that's what I've got. You're right. Yeah, because I got the Authority Zero. They did weird color vinyl, so I got one for a friend for her birthday last year, and yeah, they sent a code. Yeah, but I've never seen one actually with or not code, but they sent a link for the download.
Right.
But yeah, it makes sense that they would do that. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a full-on paper. Some of them have fancy cards, and some of them it's just the worst photocopied paper. They're just look, man, you're getting it for free. Shut up.
Yeah, exactly. They're just handwriting on the back of the receipt.
Right.
It works.
Yeah, I mean, if the code works, that's fine. But no, I actually think it's kind of cool if you buy vinyl, get it digitally, because
Yeah, no, it's great. When they first started doing it, I loved it because I've always I never really stopped buying records, but obviously I wasn't buying as many, and and then right about the time they started doing that is when everything kind of blew up and everybody was buying records again, and I loved it at first, but then I just got to a point where I was I don't go anywhere, so I can just listen to the record.
Well, as my other question is do you have a record player?
Oh God, yeah, dude.
Okay, no, I'm asking because I'm one of those assholes that I buy the vinyl from groups I like and want to support, and I'll just buy the vinyl, so I collect the vinyl.
Oh right, yeah, I got you.
So yeah, I've got several vinyl. I mean, I've still got my old vinyl from They Might Be Giants as a kid, but all my new vinyls. Yeah, I'm such a poser. I got them framed up in my office, and
I mean, sure. That's all I got. Sure.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, moving on. Yeah. I'm done exposing my ass here. We're moving on.
I mean, but at the same time, they do make so much that is purely the point is collectability. Like, I mean, that's 100% the point.
Yeah.
I've got some records that I'm an idiot and I've bought twice because there was a fun new color, you know.
Well, yeah, I did the same thing with the Authority Zero one, because after I bought the one for my friend Haley, then I saw that, oh, Canada has a purple one. It's the only place you can get it. So I had to get Justin to get that one because I wanted the purple version that you could only get in Canada. Oh, guys, we are at 4 minutes to 10. So
4 minutes.
yeah. So hurry up, get it done.
I'm not going to be done tonight.
I get that.
No way now.
No way.
Oh, Casey called us Grinches. Oh, why? That you Grinches, people want to be part of things. I'm not sure what that's about, but you know.
Part of something
Yeah.
right now. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I am 100% sure I'm reading it out of context because it was a message from like 7 minutes ago. I'm trying to remember what, because like right before that she made a mention about Zach had to order special SD. Oh, for the Transformer thing. Okay, but yeah, I'm still at a loss. Yeah, so I guess the Soundwave MP3 player requires a special SD card. Must be made by
Of course
Sony.
it does.
Yeah, I remember Sony did that bullshit. Hey, oh, everyone's using this type of media. No, we're gonna go this direction.
Yep.
Oh, she was calling us Grinches because we were saying we don't like it when the band sing with the crowd. No, we don't like when the crowd sings with the band. It's it's different. It's different. It's not the band I have an issue with. You know, I mean, when the lead singer, you know, tips the mic to the audience or the crowd to have the, you know, crowd sing the song, that is a concert equivalent of Take Your Kid to Work Day. That's just the that is just the teachers like, we need a day off from these fuckers. Yeah. So let's just send
remember who it was. It wasn't even that long ago, but I saw somebody and I want to say it was Negative Approach, but I can't remember. Totally did the like turn the mic out to the crowd and stuff, and then like immediately pulled it back before anybody even really had a chance to do anything. But you could see the people like push forward, like they were fucking ready, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed that.
Yeah, see that would be great. I would like to, that would be funny. Yeah. Yeah, or reverse it. Like, love to see a band the lead singer do that, turn the mic to the crowd, and the crowd just goes silent.
Oh, I've seen that actually.
Oh,
It's like the non-dive. That's so good.
I've seen a band like totally put the mic out and like maybe one person like did something, but it was hilarious and I couldn't tell if it was because just everybody didn't want to, nobody knew the words, or what the deal was. But it was hilarious.
Yeah, that would be fine. I would enjoy that awkward moment because that's all I would talk about for the rest of the evening. I would just want that to happen on loop.
Hey, do it again.
Yeah.
Embarrass each other again for my entertainment.
Yeah, it'd be the only thing that would make it better is if, like, you know, after that hard moment of awkward silence, someone just goes. Just
Or the band just goes, you know what? Fuck you. And like just leave. Stop.
That's an Axl Rose move.
It is. It's totally.
Yep. Project Man saw Cybertronic Spree in Phoenix. Awesome. Was that at a convention, or were they just on tour at that point? Because I know they do a lot of, like, they show up to San Diego, C2E2, New York. Which we need. If you can,
idea of doing that, yeah.
Yeah, if you catch them at like those pop-up things, it's just that's the time to see them, because it's full on comic book nerd crowd loving it.
They probably have played C2E2 when I was there, and that bums me out to realize that I just didn't know.
You were too busy.
Well, that's probably true too.
That's the hardest thing with cons. There's so much that goes on that even panels, the amount of panels you miss just because you got shit going on.
Yeah, you're working. Yeah, you're not.
Yeah,
you're
I
not
can't.
there.
I can't just leave my table, or I can. I might as well. Never mind. I'm gonna do that from now on.
Hey, it works for some people.
Oh yeah, it does.
I've definitely seen it where I've been sitting in an artist alley and someone's never there, and the amount of people that they have come to see them not be there, I'm amazed.
Oh, I've definitely been sitting in a row where like 4 o'clock or something rolls around, and I look up and everybody's gone. Yeah. And they were all named people, like people that can do that without having to worry about it, and like just looked up and everybody's gone, and I'm like one time that happened, I looked up and the only people still at their tables was me and Mike Mignola. Wow. Who was like across from it, and like we were the only people that stayed until the end of the show. And I still didn't talk to him.
You wanted him to come to you.
Yes.
I get it.
I can't do that awkward conversation stuff. Well, let me rephrase that. I can do it. I just choose not to.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Being awkward in a conversation is really, really easy. It's just...
Yeah, I'm great at that.
Yeah, recovering from it is what takes a while.
Right.
All right, guys. Well, you got to try to.
Teach me.
We are at slightly after 10 o'clock. Sorry, Kelly, I kept you 3 minutes late.
Shades of Scorpius.
He's in trouble.
Mm-hmm. So, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening.
Thanks, guys.
Fun Transformers.
Yeah, thanks, guys. It was awesome.
Yeah, we'll update the page tomorrow. This one might take a little longer to get finished. These are looking very detailed and a lot of work in it. So we may run this auction a little later instead of on Sunday. Maybe do it on Monday if you guys need the more time.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah, so let's just go ahead and call that. We will start the auction on Monday. So I got shit to do tomorrow anyway, so But yes, thanks everybody for joining us, and guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. This stuff is
thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Always a blast.
And kind of check out the Things Are Getting Sketchy page for what's going to happen next weekend. Like I said, tentatively we'll be just hanging out, doing some, talking some shit, doing some coasters maybe. But Carl will hang out, Mike, Hugh, and maybe some other people just show up. But anyway, everybody have a great night, and we will see you soon.
Good night.
Take care. Bye.
Have a good one, guys.